Okay, right now in the 5 series, we're going to quickly get into some Hungarian records that I love. Okay, we're going to start off with Harangozo Teddy. This is like a pop soul record, folksy too. It's really the main key with this record and with some other records in here. They've got breaks, samples, and loops for you producers out there. But this record has a couple of key tracks. Will You Ever Come Back? I think it's called on side A, track 3, which is like just really hard drum breaks with her singing over it throughout that track. And there's a couple other tracks on here. 50% of it you can kind of skip over, but the 50% that's good is very good, and the musicianship is super tight, and it's just filled with nice little loops and breaks and samples and ideas for you producers out there. So this Hungarian series might be one for you producers to look out for, because that will be a theme. This is a compilation of Hungarian artists called Tesek Valastani 79. It goes from synth to pop, rock, prog. It's all over the place, really. But there's some really, really hard tracks on here. Some real funky jams on this track coming out of Hungary. All right, so this is a nice comp to get into to give you kind of an insight into what the Hungarians were doing in the 70s and 80s, because they were putting out some decent stuff, listening to Western music, I guess. Um, Locomotive. This is like a yacht rock proggy project, and there's a track on here which the key track on here for me is this track called Herdetes. Side B, first track. I know that because I DJ it quite a bit. It's just a sweet, airy, sort of atmospheric prog tune that I just love. And this album's good too. It's got some other tracks on here. They're a very tight, focused band. All right. It seems like they listen to a lot of like do they listen to a lot of Doobie Brothers, and who else did they listen to? And other bands too. But anyway, it's got a Doobie Brothers kind of vibe to it. But it's a great record, and I dig it. Coral Free, AZ Ocean. This is filled with loops and samples and breaks. This is like prog rock, really, and it's kind of out there at times, but it's just got nice musical flourishes, and it's got some tunes on here that you can bang out and feel like a connoisseur of all things when you're listening to them. All right, Coral Free, AZ Ocean, and it's a great tune, especially a great album, especially when it comes to loops, breaks, and samples. All right, I sound like a broken record. This is a record that I absolutely dig. It's a hodgepodge of ideas. It bounces all over the place. It goes from soul to funk to psych to kind of prog, like pre-prog. It's just an amalgam. It's an amalgamation of ideas on this record. I struggle to pronounce what this is. Lilisek S Pon for knock, but when it hits at its best, it sounds like Brazilian Tropicalia. There's a few tunes on here that gives me that Brazilian Tropicalia, Os Mutants, Gilberto Gil, George Ben vibe, and it's out of Hungary, and you can tell by the cover they're kind of being playful. This is a great record. I wish I could pronounce it, but yeah. Anyway, 5 records out of Hungary. Good Fine Records is the label. Hi-Fi Recluse is the group. Let's get it.